To dive into some of the awesome work you did with Eric Young, how did you first learn that you were getting paired up with him?
They did it was the guys tournament for the titles, the tag titles, and they just wanted it to be funny. They're like, let's just throw ODB with EY. And I'm like, what? So we did a promo. And I think it was, and then Sting was in the promo. And I come up, interrupt it, and he's like, well, who's my partner? I'm like, me, it's me. He's like, I know that's you in front of me. I know, and doing his character. I'm like, no, dumbass, it's me. You're tagging with me. And we actually, so we beat the guys the first round. And I hate it. It's kind of sucky, but the people that we wrestled, they actually lost their jobs that night because they were. That's why we put a or they put me over because they knew those two guys weren't gonna no longer be there, so it wouldn't hurt anyone. And then we wrestled Samoa Joe and Nick Aldis, and they weren't too happy with like wrestling me and EY because they knew it was gonna be more like character wise. And I was like, listen, guys, I'm like, this is gonna be one of the over matches of the night, so let's just have fun out there. You guys can have your serious matches later, but and they took just like Tiffany said, like some guys will beat you up, not beat you up, but like lay it in a little bit more. And that's what Nick did. And after the because he whipped me in, I was like, God damn. And then after the match, he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "I feel great. Thanks for the match. I appreciate it." And kept walking. Uh,
Awesome. And I mean, it clicked instantly, I feel. At least
mhm.
as a fan, like you guys, that chemistry in there, like we were saying, chemistry, your on-screen chemistry, you and Eric Young just kept getting better.
Yeah, and they let us do our thing. That was the best part. And EY is like funny in real life, so and then just putting our stuff together, I was just like, oh my God, it was just because like they would give us, like we do our pre-tapes and Vince Russo would just be like, just say whatever you guys want, but here's where we want you guys to go with it. So we just do it and then we watch it back. We're like, that's fine. That looks good.
How was it putting the wedding together with you and Eric Young?
We were actually nervous about that because I remember there, I was like, I think it's happening too soon. And both me and EY thought about it. And Lagana was doing the wedding, and they said it's going to be in a steel cage. That way, no one can interfere. And then because we didn't hear much about it until like 2 days before I was heading back to Orlando, and then Lagana called me and said, "Oh, by the way, you need to have camouflage brown underwear on." I'm like, what? He's like, you're taking the wedding dress off. Like EY always took his pants off and then had his underwear on. And I'm like, really? I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, thanks for the 2 days heads up. I'm like, shit, I better get a spray tan and all this, all that. But me and EY were like, we gotta make this like memorable, like one of the best wrestling weddings.
Yeah.
So and then Sarita and Rosita was part of it too, and they did a great job. So yeah, it was a fun. And actually, I have the wedding dress still in my office right there.
That's
Hanging.
awesome. That is very cool to see. Wow. Does it come on the road with you or no, it stays there? I could see it as a good prop if someone's like eating some ribs or something. Like,
Right?
check it out. And EY has once again morphed his persona to be something memorable now, still in TNA.
Yeah, now he's doing because I wanted to do something with him, but then also he's doing a serious character now. So I think he's kind of over the EY thing. But I think before he retires, I think he has to bring back EY.
Rewind, recap, relive. Woo! That's what the world is watching.